All right. About to get into tonight's podcast. Oh no. Let's close that. That was an accidente. Tube of the U. Join. We are on the Tube of the U at the moment, streaming. We are on the Tube U. Oh. Eating my quesadilla. There you go. Alright, because it's so late, I'm just gonna get started. I'm really not gonna wait. We're at 12:46.
You don't want to allow.
Alright, we'll start from there. You guys ready for tonight's episode? Oh, this quesadilla was so good. Take off my glasses for now. What we got in the chat? Riley. Whenever I hear Riley, I think of the Boondocks. Kind of sus, man, but thank you. I appreciate it. Whatever sauce that is. Oh, amazing. Amazing. Where's my garbage? Hola, ¿cómo estás? We're ready to get started. Well, when you was about to get your ass blocked, I'm like, who the hell talking to me like that? I have no idea who Andrew Tate is. The fuck? Estoy bien. She really trying to speak Spanish. No habla inglés. You seen that baby shit? It's like, baby, can we ask you? No habla inglés. But listen, baby, you might be in the wrong chat. You done stumbled upon some shit. I don't think you know where you at. No habla inglés. We about to get it started. Listen, Welvin, I'm telling you right now, you the shooter for the night. Yo, look at my fucking face, bro. My shit all messed up. I was sparring today. I had a bad day. Anybody who say something disrespectful, you pull that trigger and you mute them. Anybody who look at me wrong, who say something to me wrong, say something inappropriate, who come at our community, it's a dub. They getting muted. So now y'all know. Welvin in the chat. And he ready to pull a trigger. You heard? The military drafting these nuts. Yeah, I never pay attention to the chat. I'm about to ignore y'all in a second because I'm really live on YouTube right now. I'm just wilding. Russia ain't never did shit to me. Neither did the Ukraine. Fuck out of here. What I look like? Draft, nigga. It's about to be a rough draft because that shit ain't. I ain't going out there. Fuck out of here. I'm pretty sure it's always some way around it. It's always some way around it. I would say some things on this live stream, but I ain't gonna. We always find a way. We always find a way. I didn't know Stink was what? I didn't know Stink was watching what? All right, drop the ones in the chat if you're ready to get started. Let's go over this relationship dynamics. Today is part 2. Oh my God, I'm so hungry. I'm gonna be a little ghetto. I'm gonna be a little unprofessional today. I got some food. Well, then I'm gonna block your ass. Stop encouraging the nonsense. Let's be mature here. See, now you got people typing different numbers. Drop the one or we ain't gonna get started. Serious people, can y'all drop the ones? So we can get started. Damn, a nigga hungry. Starving. What is got? Drop the ones in the chat when you're ready to get started and be mature adults. Come on. Oh, shit. See, this is what happened when I entertain the chat. I never entertain the chat. The day I won't entertain the chat, y'all want to act like y'all ain't got no table manners and y'all ain't got no home trainer. Oh, that a girl. What was that? Isn't that lovely? Isn't she lovely? Isn't she lovely? Isn't Okay, now you talking, my nigga. How you're? Damn, you think I'm pretty? Shit, hey, tell me something I don't know. No, I'm playing. I'm joking. Thank you very much. My cat out here wilding. All right, let's get it started. So yesterday we were going over Welvin, please come on. The twerk, come on, pull the trigger on that fool. Thank you very much, because that shit was ridiculous. Thank you, Courtney. I appreciate that. Now, yesterday we were going over, relationship dynamics. So we had a situation where, a guy was talking. He was basically, I guess it's a red pill coach, and he was basically talking about how, he was reading a letter that a guy sent him, I guess a follower of his, and he was going over the situation. And yesterday what we were doing is we were giving our rendition, basically reacting to his video of what this person did wrong in their relationship dynamics. And today we're going to do part 2. It was a very long video because giving commentary on a video does take a lot of time. So we're going to do part 2 to this today. And it's very interesting. It's very interesting to see where this guy went wrong. And if you didn't see part 1, I advise you to go back and watch that. But this should still make sense. So let's get started. I've seen enough ones. Now we're just going to get into the video now.
Allow that, fellas. Anyway.
And an ad is coming.
To which she
It's the hottest trend in the world right now. And as Time magazine says, people are making millions.
responds by being a pathetic, weak loser and literally begging him to see her all the time. Wow. While he just throws her small doses here and there and then just throws herself under for being completely pathetic women with no respect. Respect whatsoever. What I saw absolutely disgusted me, and that I couldn't believe a woman can be that low.
See, look. So she's talking, this guy is basically saying how he went through his ex's phone and found out she was cheating the whole relationship with her ex. And he says that her ex, she was cheating on him with her ex. So, and the ex would basically never pay her any mind, give her little doses of attention here and there, right? Basically being that toxic guy. But when you get into relationship dynamics and you understand how value works, the Journal of Psychology put out a study, and they said that men who are less available are deemed more attractive. And this is exactly what he was doing. But this guy in the letter didn't understand that. He's not understanding that why this is keeping the value. Now, not every situation is the same, but in this case, this kept her ex around. And I don't need to keep her around. He was getting cheated on the whole relationship because she stayed on the front of his mind, and she's the type of girl where that worked perfectly on. Now, let's see what this red pill guy has to say about it. Let's see if he elaborates on that in detail, understanding the dynamics and the psychology behind it.
Dude, are you new to women? Well, he's 29. Yeah, so I guess he probably hasn't seen
I'm
this
29.
much. The older you get, the less this surprises you. Okay, so I'll just say that. So you younger guys listening to this, pay attention. You older guys, I know you're nodding your head. Leave a comment below with your own kind of origin story. I'm sure everybody would want to read it. Anyway, discussed with me, couldn't believe that she would be that low. I looked into the guy. He's not alpha at all. He's a loser, still lives at home with family, has nothing going for him, looks terrible, doesn't work out. So now, I'm going to say this because in the screenshots that you attached, my friend, you linked your Instagram, and I've seen you, and yeah, you're as advertised, as far as you being reasonably fit and decent looking. But one of the mistakes a lot of guys make when they discover this is they'll automatically try to discount the other guy. He's not alpha, he's a loser, blah, blah, blah sort of thing. So on the chat, there's a picture of him at the very top with his name. I'm not going to mention it. Pinch and zoom on it. He's not an ugly guy. He's reasonably good looking, at the same level as you, just, offering you some clarity on that. I don't know if he's a loser. I don't know where he lives or what the story is, but you have to believe a woman's behavior. When a woman chooses a guy and chooses to be intimate with a guy, it's generally for one or two reasons. He's an alpha, meaning alpha seed, and she sees him as a high value sexy dude sort of thing, or it's beta need, where she uses him for money. Now, because you've basically described this guy as they were having sex, he would just use her for sex and money, actually, meaning he was taking money from her, he definitely wasn't beta need. So that tells me this guy is alpha.
This is where they go wrong, right? He's not alpha. What the hell's my cat doing? And this is the black and white, and this is the problem with the red pill community, right? He said he still lives at home with his parents, right? But he has her attention. That does not make you alpha. It doesn't make you alpha, right? When it comes down to relationship dynamics, this guy still. I know guys like this personally. I was once that guy, living at home, fucking other guys' girlfriends, having sex with other guys' girlfriends, and I always had an alpha mentality, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's alpha. I know guys who are straight losers, who don't work, or some guys who do work, who have a minimal job, don't have any ambition, but they're out here hitting girls left and right. Why? Because they know how to gauge her emotions. They have a basic and a rudimentary understanding of how relationships and women work. It's not so black and white all the time. You can't just chop it up to being alpha. He's putting them under these subcategories when it's not always that simple. It's not always that simple. Alphas are usually leaders, the quote unquote alpha, but it's not always so black and white. It's, you just can't say, oh, he's this and he's that. Alpha is basically, I would say, a leader, a boss, somebody who falls into that leadership category. Now, yeah, you can have subdivisions of alphas, like, are you the alpha at your job? Are you the alpha of your family? Or, and then you have that top tier that falls into the 1%, who's not just rich, because you could be rich and not be alpha. You can know how to gauge her emotions and not be alpha, right? But this is the mistake that they're making. He doesn't understand relationship dynamics. It's never that black and white. It's never that black and white. But he understands how to gauge her emotions. And this is why you say that when a lot of guys say, oh, you need to be successful and rich to have all these type of girls. No, you don't. And not everybody wants to be successful and rich. And not everybody's going to be successful and rich. Think about it. Guys who fall into the 1% is somebody who's a millionaire, or somebody who's making a little less than that $800,000 to $900,000 or $500,000 a year. You're talking about 10% of people in the United States who make that. Not everybody's going to make it. Not everybody wants to make that. So how do you gauge women, right? How do you do it? You do it understanding relationship dynamics. And that's how that works. Not everybody's going to be rich. Being rich isn't the answer to everything. So when you got these guys on the Fresh and Fit podcast saying, oh, you need to get your money. You need to do this, that, and the third. You need to, hold on. Oh, fuck. My shit froze. Anyway, but like I was saying, it's not the end all be all, and it's not the answer for everything, right? And what you guys need to understand is being rich is not the answer for everything, and it's not going to always be the answer for everything.
Okay, so before you go discounting somebody, watch their behavior and then pay attention to everything that surrounds that. Just, what I do is I hold up a mirror and I just reflect shit back. You may not like what I show you, but that's what I'm showing you, right? Anyway, looks terrible, doesn't work out. Looks like she has abandonment issues, but I already vetted her family and she had a great upbringing and a good relationship with her dad, so I don't know what's going on really. She could be mentally unstable. She could be one of these chicks that might need to be on antidepressants. It sounds like she has a strong need for validation, and she's using two guys for that and social media. But without diving into her social links, I really couldn't offer much more than that. And I don't even know who she is because she didn't link anything. Vetted her family, but that's just scratching the surface. There's
once again. This guy talking about her having mental, it comes down to relationship dynamics, and it's like if you do a certain thing with a female, you're gonna have like a certain reaction, and guys don't understand this. They don't. You're gonna have a certain reaction with certain things, and guys don't understand this. They don't understand this. And that's usually how it works. You can't say, oh, because he doesn't have the answers. He's going to give you a very vague and ambiguous answer. Oh, well, she probably needs medication, or she probably has mental issues. No, it's never that black and white. And that's what you guys don't understand. It's never just that simple. And it kind of sucks because this guy has a good following and he's telling loads of men that that's all it chalks up to. But there's levels to understanding.
More. The guys in the picture, she even cheated on her ex. Hang on. She cheated on her ex at the same time while she was with you two. And talked to a few other guys while with me and her ex. One even went out with her to a concert while she told me she went out with her girlfriend. Oh, this chick's a lying POS, eh? She's running a bunch of guys simultaneously. And she told another guy she got an apartment finally, and he came and said he'll come check it out after he asked to take her to Vietnam. But she said she couldn't go outside the U.S. and can only go stateside anywhere. He wanted all this while she locked me down. There's more to what I saw on her phone, absolutely messed up, but I won't get into much detail. I couldn't believe what I saw. I thought she was a sweet, caring person I met. She's sugar and spice and all things nice, right? Yeah, sweet, caring person. Watch the behavior, right? Vietnam. Couldn't believe what I saw. I was insanely relieved on what a missile I dodged. Okay, let's scroll down here a little bit more. So I went to sleep shocked, and I couldn't believe what I saw when I woke up.
And by the way, guys, we talked about this yesterday, and I said that you shouldn't be wifing somebody after 4 months, even after 3 months. And we talked about how she should be damn near begging for that relationship before you give it to her. Honestly. Because, everybody's on their best behavior the first 3 to 4 to even 5 months. And even psychologists will tell you this, right? They're on their best behavior. So you're never going to see somebody's true colors. And where a lot of problems come is, and people start to realize they're really not as compatible as they thought they were. And mind you, some relationship works after being with somebody for a limited amount of time, but you don't see people true colors at first. So I don't believe in jumping into a relationship even after maybe 7 months, because as you can see, around the 5th month, this guy starts to realize she's a drunk. He didn't even give it no time. That's why you have to have a good filtering mechanism to filter out whether a girl is wife material or not. And he never elaborated on this. This guy never elaborated on this.
She was still sleeping, and I was looking for her about 10 minutes thinking, wow.
One thing, to be fair, one thing he did say, he said, watch her behavior. And I guess that does, but he's not elaborating on certain things. And if he's not talking about it in the video, I'm pretty sure he's not giving it in this book. right?
What a pathetic, miserable human being. What a dumpster fire I spent my time with. How horrible could this have been down the road for me? I went to work, and I knew she just got up around 10:11 when she drank. So around 9:30, I texted her saying, I went through your phone, and I can't believe what a slimeball piece of crap she is, and that she deserves everything her ex is doing to her, and everything that's happened in her life, and that I walk out of this an honest man. Dude, you shouldn't have left her in your apartment and texted her that. You should have thrown her out. You should have done it
Yeah,
face to face and got
I
her out of your
agree.
apartment, because you text her while she's at your apartment, leaving her with this information. That could open you to potential risk. You want to be careful with shit like
That
that,
was
guys. Be
stupid.
be smarter. Seriously. Anyway,
I agree with him on that. That was really stupid. You're gonna tell a girl off while she's still sleeping in your apartment? Idiot.
so he tells her he goes through the phone, everything happened in her life. Walk out of this an honest man, but her, on the other hand, good luck having a miserable life she leads. Standard bullshit guys usually do to girls, right? I did message her friends and workplace, and they all now know what went down. Dude, don't do that stuff.
Yeah, don't. That's hard. Listen, whenever, because that's a real feminine move. That's something females do. Sometimes girls are so upset they'll go out and try to do vindictive things. Guys do it sometimes too, but that's so femme. That's such a feminine thing to do. Oh yeah, so I was so mad, I contacted her job and all her friends and let her know what she was doing. Bro, like you sound like a bitch, right? A straight bitch. Don't do nothing like that. That's bro, that's lame. That's so lame. And in your feminine state, that is just disgusting. And you guys who retaliate and act like little girls who do shit like that, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed. Yeah, she was in the wrong. Yeah, she did it. But like, bro, how about you go tuck your sack in and go put on a pair of panties, a pair of pink panties. How about you go do that, right? Because that's how you sound. Oh, I went and contacted all her family and friends. You feel good about yourself now, punk? Ugh, that's a problem. You guys don't know how to be men. You're so emotional. And I get it. A lot of you guys didn't have fathers. A lot of you in society, raised you. I get it. Your first teacher was probably your mom, a woman, and then you go to school for about 12 years, and a woman teach you. So I get it. You've been feminized, but don't do shit like that. Don't do shit like that. That's some real sucker shit.
Don't message a chick's girlfriends in her work and say she's a hoe. I mean, don't. I mean, that's what beta males do.
Exactly.
Plugged in guys do. Anyway, well, she has to work there, being judged by everyone. They don't care. Women are forgiven for all indiscretions, guys. Don't think that she's being judged and that you've done something to shine light on her horrible lifestyle. They really don't care. They really don't. Like they're probably going to say things about you over her. Trust me on that one. Anyway, I thought enough to F her with that, leaving a miserable life. She lives enough punishment, happy life. I've moved on, dodged, not broke down. Da, 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 da. Anyway, let me scroll down here. Okay, so this is the last paragraph. Anyway, this isn't a one-night story. I can't get over her message or how do I move on. I'm very happy. I found out my entire life continues. I've already moved on. Truth be told, it does suck a little. And I'm happy. And this was one great lesson for me. If something leans, I wanted to share this story. Okay, so this is really just an experience share for you guys. I don't need to read.
Honestly, guys, and I get it. And you know what sucks nowadays? As emotional as women are, a lot of you guys are just as emotional. You don't know how to control yourself. You don't know how to compose yourself. You got no self-control, no discipline. And one of the biggest things I see this with is when like a guy is being like ignored, right? Say a guy's being ignored and the girl has pulled back. What you'll see a guy do is he will blow up the girl's phone. He'll go crazy.
Did you know?
He would like, and just act irrational and just act like God knows what, right? But it's just a lack of discipline and also understanding too, to be fair.
The green.
to be fair. So, you know, when you do these things, it's just a big turnoff. It's a big turnoff, and guys, stop it. This is why you guys should be subscribed to Patreon so you can learn this stuff, right? This is why you should be subscribed to the podcast so you can learn this stuff, right? And this is why you guys, you need to be following me on TikTok. Because, you know, there are a lot of guys out there who can give you some clarity on things, but there's very few that have a really good understanding and understand how reaction to things and doing certain things in your relationship can give you success, especially longevity. The type of advice that I give, it's not just for men to have success, it's to dominate their relationship. And a lot of the shit that I give is divine information, right? You know, if you're like a God-fearing person, if you practice any of the Abrahamic religions, which most people in the world do practice, right? That being Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, right? And all these religions share a principle that men should be leading their relationship and a woman should submit to their husband, right? And these are the type of narratives that I give in the game that you're going to find on Patreon. And these are the type of narratives that you're going to find on the Spotify podcast, link in the bio, right? And not just that, I give you an understanding and an explanation for why these things work. So, guys, make sure you subscribe. Get this shit together. And I'm getting off of here now. It's 2 a.m. I still need to wash. And make sure you like and subscribe. And get your game right today. All right? We're off of here. It's crazy. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy.